and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Today's video, I'm going to be explaining and sharing this reverse osmosis drinking water system that I got installed back in December of 2020. And I am obsessed. I love it. It is the best purchase ever. When I try a new product or new item, anything I try, I have to give it at least a month or two and try it out to see if it really impacts my life or not, or if it really works. This, I can say I've had a few months. I've got it, like I said, back in December, and that's all I use now. The reverse osmosis drinking system, it has 4 different filters, a tank. Mine runs off, I got like the full package. Mine runs off of solar, so like say during, because I live in Florida, during hurricane season when all the power goes out, usually your power and water goes out first. That's like the #1 thing that gets sold out so quick in stores is like water bottles, water, like everything goes so quick when there's like a hurricane coming. So ours is really nice because it runs off of solar, so it won't shut off if the power goes off. You could still use your water. It also runs through both showers. I have 2 bathrooms. It runs through both showers, the sinks. It runs through the sink in the kitchen. Like, it's all over this like filtered water, and I absolutely love it. I also give it to my dogs, and I feel like a lot safer giving them that kind of water. I can't tell you the like how it works, the system, like each individual item and how it like processes through all that jazz. I'll actually link a water guy down below. He has a YouTube video all dedicated on it. He'll like explain how it works and what each thing is used for, like how it filters and all that. I did look at the water guy's video first. He stated there's a little bit of a history, like a background of this water system, the reverse osmosis. Reverse osmosis was created back during the Second World War, and it was to put drinking water on submarines. Submarines, you have very little storage capacity inside, and it's surrounded by a large body of water. What reverse osmosis does, it reduces the mineral content of water by over 90%. So it took all that seawater and made it into drinking water for the sailors on those submarines. Reverse osmosis, the system, it's a great way of providing super pure water for your family, your pets, and reduces how much like plastic bottled water, or for my instance, I actually have a story time. Back when I lived in my 2 apartments back in like Pinellas in Florida, we actually, the water guy that came to like show us the water system and install it, the sales guy, he actually already tested water that was in Pinellas back where we used to live, because I think he said he lived there, or can't remember, but I guess the water was way worse in Pinellas than it is where I live now.
Let's talk about tap water.
The EWG found over 250 contaminants in tap water all across America. So here is how you can find what contaminants and toxins are in your tap water. You're going to visit this website, ewg.org/tapwater, and you're gonna enter your zip code right there. After putting in my zip code, this is what I found. So in my city, there are 19 total contaminants in the tap water, and some of those are directly linked to cancer.
Like, it's just like a grade higher than Pinellas, but it still was like really, really bad. And what's crazy is a long time ago when I lived in my apartment, I was a new dog owner. So my first apartment, I got Paisley, my first golden retriever. And I didn't know exactly like what is bad or good to give an animal, or even myself. I even was guilty of it. But like, just from the sink, I would fill up their water bowl and then just put it down, let her drink from the sink. I also drank from the sink. I also bought like bottled water and used to use that all the time, but I didn't think anything of it. And apparently there's like really bad minerals and other things in that water that can really be super harmful, create cancer, like just so many bad things in your water. 4 years later, after giving Paisley my golden sink water, she developed stones in her like bladder or stomach. I can't remember where it was, but she had over 50 stones that developed over time. and it was a very expensive surgery. It was like over $1,000 to get those removed, and like she's so much better now, but it was really bad at the time because there were no symptoms. Like it almost, she had like a lot of UTIs and like bladder issues, but I thought it was just maybe like she was a puppy. It was the water. Like literally my vet was saying don't drink or don't give your golden or your dogs or your animals sink water. It's so much worse than like bottled water. At least that's a little bit better. There aren't as many like chemicals and minerals and all that stuff that's in the sink water. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I don't know like a whole bunch about purified water or anything, but I have tried over the years and I know what's like bad and what's good. So I am like so thankful that I was able to get this system installed and use it. It's so much better on your clothes. It's so much better like when you wash your clothes. It's so much better for your hair, your skin, everything, and you could tell a difference. I had family stay with me like a couple months ago, and she came to me and was like, I can tell the difference in the shower. Like I just feel like my skin feels better, my hair feels better, like you can tell. It just feels so much healthier. It doesn't make your hair all dry and like nasty. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just crazy. It's just so like purified water running through your showers and your sink. But after that day, once we had to do the surgery for Paisley, it was over $1,000. Like it was just so expensive and it was just very invasive. She had to get cut open, they took out the stone, like it was just a lot. So that made me more concerned about what I'm feeding her and what I was giving her like drinking water wise. I've tried so many different things. I have tried these little purified water things, systems, whatever you can get from Walmart, and they're expensive. They're like $30, $40 for these. I also got the ones for your sink that just attach to your sink, the whole like purified water system thing. It just doesn't work. Like it wasn't that great. Everything on the back is what is most likely in your water, like your sink water. It's so bad. The sales guy that came to our house, he tested for each of those items and it gives you a percentage of how much is in your water. Ours was a grade F in my like area. It pretty much failed every single one and it was so toxic, so bad. Like the water, cancer causing, like it just is so bad for you. I just want to educate people and let them know like sink water is really bad. If you can get bottled water, it's not as bad. Like I'm not saying go out and buy like a really expensive system like this, the reverse osmosis. I'm just saying that it has helped a lot and it does work. I absolutely love this system. And I'll also share it. The system is underneath my sink and outside my house. You have to fill it up with salt, little salt pellets, but I haven't had to fill it yet since I got it in December. So the way that you can tell is when the salt pellets are like this, I'll show you what they look like, but when it gets really low, you don't want to fill it up too high. You just want to keep it at like a medium level just so that it still is like functional. But I am obsessed. I love this system. I had to share. Like I said, I don't know like in depth how it works or like the details, all that. I just know it's like a really fancy like purified water system. I use it while I cook. Like instead of getting like purified water from like a water bottle or this, I use my water system. Like it's just, I feel so much more like safe and happy that I'm giving my animals and myself this kind of water. The system that I got is a water softener S5. So it's kind of pricey, just like I said, because we got like the whole package. We got the solar system outside, the whole like tank, everything that goes outside of your house, and then we also got the tank, the filters, and everything that goes under your sink, and the faucet that comes with it. So altogether that retails for about $7,000, but we got it for $45. So I don't think it's that bad. Like I said, it's definitely a good investment for like a lifetime. Also, if you happen to move like your house, you could always take it with you. The installers will come uninstall it and just move it to wherever you want to be. Like I absolutely love this system so much, but I highly recommend if you ever were looking into like a purified water system, I absolutely love it. You could tell my clothes, my hair, my face, my skin, my everything. I just feel like I'm drinking like healthier water. And You can tell a difference. As soon as I got mine installed, I wasn't a big water drinker, but for some reason, once I tasted the water, I just like constantly felt like I could drink this like all the time. I don't even know how to explain it, but I was drinking a lot more water now that I knew that it was like purified and it tastes better. Like it didn't taste like weird. I can't even explain it or describe it. But I'm obsessed. I'm so thankful I ever got that, and I'm so happy. And another thing that really was a good deal is if the power goes out, your water is still running. That's huge for during, like I said, hurricanes in Florida. If my power goes out, my water is still running. I am working on getting a generator just in case like I need power, but that is not like as bad as water. Water is huge. I need water. Like, it would suck to have the power go out. You can't take a shower, like give your dogs water if all the water's sold out. Like I'm so glad I invested in this system because it works really, really well. But also I'll take you on the side of my house, see what that all looks like. And then I'll also show you underneath my sink. Don't judge, it's kind of messy. But like I said, I've had this system since December of 2020 and it is now May. It's May 1st, 2021, and I can say I absolutely love this system. And I haven't had to put in the salt rocks or pellets, whatever you call them. I'll show you, I bought a bag just in case we have to put more in, but I haven't had to yet, and I use water like all the time. So I am so thankful. Like I said, the one thing that really made me want to switch really bad was because of the story back like my old apartments. I made the mistake and was giving my dog like sink water, and I didn't know it was harming her until it was like too late. I felt terrible. Like it was just such a bad experience. So I know it was because of that water. Like way back in the day, I was giving her sink water, and that is the biggest no-no ever. But like I said, I didn't know. I was a new like dog owner, so I had no idea. But I tried everything. After that day, I tried to get like these purified waters. I would give them like bottled water. I was getting the Zephyr Hill like big jugs of water to use in their water bowls, but it started to get so expensive because I was buying those like all the time. Like they get thirsty, it's hot in Florida, they're running around, they drink water like crazy. So it's perfect timing that happened. And it wasn't like the sales guy for the water system. It wasn't like they were knocking on people's doors and like trying to sell them something. It was actually a family friend that recommended it. They were a friend of the sales guy, and he was just talking about it, and they happened to get it installed, and she was raving about it, said it was so awesome, and she was like, I'm setting you up with an appointment. He will show up at your house this day. Like I didn't even have a choice, and I was like, all right, I'll listen to what he has to say, like his sales pitch or whatever, but I most likely won't do it because I'm not into that kind of stuff. I don't just like buy like willy-nilly. I have to do my research first and like make sure it's legit and like a good thing. And I got it that day. Like literally, I'm so thankful that all happened. The install was quick. And this is in Florida. I don't know how it is per state. I will link below the sales guy's information because maybe you could reach out. I don't know. I'm sure they're branching out and trying to go all over Florida, but I'll definitely link him below if you want to ever like contact him and see like how the process works and all that. But it's so worth it. I absolutely love it. I am so kind of mad that I waited so long, but I'm just so thankful. But I will also show you how everything works and what it looks like. Don't mind my messy kitchen, but this is the second faucet where the reverse osmosis comes out. It doesn't come out through here. It only comes out through here. But I absolutely love this. I use it for cooking, the dogs, if I want some water, anything. It comes with this, they install it. And then the whole system is underneath your sink. So it comes with 3 filters on the bottom, 1 on the top, and then it comes with the tank that it connects all the way through. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Don't judge, my sink is like a mess. But all the wires go up to that faucet. And I absolutely love this system. And I'll show you outside. That was all under my sink. And I had plenty of space, but you can put that anywhere. The installers usually will find the best place for it. But like I said, it doesn't come out, the only thing it doesn't come out of is this, your kitchen sink. It doesn't come out of here, it only comes out of here, which I am obsessed. I'll show you outside, the side of my house where everything else is installed. Right here is where the rest of it is installed. This is the solar panel. And then this is where all the salt goes. And I'll show you, this is the salt crystals that I get. Just a bag of them. I haven't had to use it yet. And then this is where all the salt is. Looks like I might have to put a little bit more in. But yeah, that's it. That was pretty much it. Like I said, it's like a quick little video. I don't know, I'm not like a water professional, so I don't know like the details and how to tell you which filter works for what. I will link a YouTuber down below. I saw his video and it's very informative on how the whole reverse osmosis works. So if you're interested, definitely watch his video. Like I said, I'll link it below because he's a water guy, he's a professional. I am not, but I'm just kind of a nobody, and I feel like those are the best reviews ever when somebody that's not like paid to do something actually like tells their experience and how things work and if it like works or not. So I only share things that I personally think have worked and changed my life. So if you were ever interested or wanted to get this installed, I definitely think it's the best deal ever, best purchase. And like I said, in Florida, it's awesome because if the power goes out, I still have water. So that's amazing. And it's purified water. Yeah, I thought I would share my experience and just like what the system looks like, how it's installed. It's definitely so cool because the whole solar outside, it takes like salt. I think the bag of salt was like $5 or something. Like it was so cheap at, you can get at Home Depot anywhere, but it lasts forever. Like I haven't had to put, I have to put some in now, but that's been since December. Like I have waited, December like 30th is when we got it installed, so it's like 5 months later. That's awesome. I wish I could tell you more, but that's all I know about it. It's such a good investment. I love it. Cooking, drinking water, just everything. I also have like cups all over full of the water and I'm obsessed. It's funny because the family friend that came over the day that she told me about the water system, she was like, I'm so thirsty. And I was like, oh, I got water for you. So I went into my fridge and I gave her just like one of those water bottles. I get the Nestle water bottles. I've always gotten those. And I was like, here you go. Here's some water. It's never been opened. And she's like, I can't drink that. And I was like, why? It hasn't been touched. I was so confused. And she was like, well, I got the reverse osmosis system installed and I can't drink any other water except for that. Like it just tastes so different and not the same. This stuff is so like purified. She even came with a whole thing of her own water, which I've been doing now. Anytime I go to someone's house or whatever, I'll just bring my own water. But I love the system. It's just so cool. You can tell a difference. Like when you drink the water, it's just so fresh. That is my little review on this quick little system. I hope you enjoyed. If you have questions or anything below, let me know. In my opinion, I feel like the best reviews are the ones that come from like a nobody that's not like getting paid to do something. Like I don't get paid to advertise this. Like it's just a system that I personally love that has changed my life. And it's amazing. I absolutely love this system. Don't forget, every Wednesday and Sunday of each week I post a new video, so look out for that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video.